Hello everybody, it's Kate Spencer with an energy forecast and some oracle cards for July 2021. I like to wrap up the month that's just passed with meditation, a bit of introspection, and ask for themes that are emerging in the month that is coming in at the same time. And I want to share those with you today to see if they might be of value to you. As always, take what you need, and I'll follow up these themes with some oracle cards that I've pulled for the month that's coming in as well, and I hope they're useful to you. So, what did I find when I tuned into July 2021? Well, there were two main themes, and I've written them on pieces of paper and they're stuck around me, so if I'm not always looking at the camera, that's why. I didn't want to miss anything out. So the two main themes that came up for me were honest self-reflection and time to shine. And I'm going to go into them now. So the first one, honest self-reflection. This is about looking at where you are stuck in your life, what is not working in your life, and where do you need to heal? Where do you need to start putting some energy into creating something different? So it's about stepping back and being really brave and doing a bit of a self-audit and having a look at what it is you need to change. But it's also about getting some action steps in there. It's about the human action steps that we need to take in order to create the change that we want. So, of course, we are big on lining up and law of attraction and getting the universe on board, but we are also living a human life, and this is about the human action steps. So it's about you asking, where's my life not working, or an area of my life that I want to change? And then secondly, looking at what action do I need to take, or what do I need to start doing and what do I need to stop doing? They are the three questions that I would encourage you to ask. What area of your life do you want change in? What do you need to start doing? And what do you need to stop doing in order to create that? And then, of course, it's about implementing them. So even the smallest step in the right direction can change the trajectory of an area of your life. So it's really exciting to think of that. And you are the creator of this. No one else is in charge of this. It is totally up to you. And it may be a good thing to really tune in with yourself and your core, find out who you feel you are becoming. We've all been through such a lot of change and transition. Who is it that you're becoming, and what do you want your life to look like and feel like now? And then get the action steps in that you need to complete in order to start that change. So the second theme, time to shine. So even as humans who are imperfect, we are still perfect in terms of who we are becoming and the work we are doing. And it's time to step into that power and shine and celebrate who we are becoming, the progress that we've made, even though we are work in progress. And many of us shy away from that and think, I've still got work to do, I'm still a bit broken, everything's not sorted yet, I'm not completely fixed. That's the same as everyone. Everyone is in that boat. But the more that we play small and shrink and hide away because we feel like we haven't made enough progress on the journey, the more we are robbing people of that beautiful authenticity and that light that we can shine when we can show up and celebrate the progress we have made and the people that we are becoming. And it kind of gives other people permission as well to step into their power and to be able to shine their light and to be able to be who they are becoming also. So that authentic light, it's time to shine. I think also something that happens to me, or certainly did in the past, was I was worried about shining in case it shone a light on other people's wounds that they hadn't healed yet. And maybe me showing up all shiny and bright and in my power and authentic might trigger other people. Of course, do it consciously, but actually it's not up to you how other people respond. If you are showing up consciously with grace, with dignity, and in your truth and in your power, then that can be something that other people they need to choose how they accept that. And that's actually got nothing to do with us, as long as you do it with kindness and grace and dignity and authenticity. So two themes this month, one of honest introspection and what do you need to start doing and what do you need to stop doing, then getting some action steps in place. And I encourage you to write them down. What is it that you want to start doing? What is it that you want to create in your life, and how are you going to do that? The second one is start showing up as who you really are. Allow your light to shine bright and allow it to illuminate the way for yourself and for other people. So that said, let's look at the cards that I've drawn for this month. And I sat and shuffled just before I pressed record. The first card is flowing over. So this is the Ace of Cups in a traditional tarot deck, and it's all about love, happiness, abundance, good stuff coming into your life. Now, as I'm reading that and as I'm tuning in, I'm getting some information here about us being worthy of receiving. You are worthy of receiving this, and it's about aligning with the feelings that you want to create. The more gratitude that you can have for the goodness that you've got in your life at the minute, the more good stuff that you're going to draw in. But it's also about getting into those feelings of love, happiness, connection, feeling worthy, feeling good enough, having what you want, the flow of abundance and happiness and health as well, all of the good stuff. So in order to do that, you can spend some time visualizing, meditating. What would it feel like if you had all of the goodness in your life that you wanted? And when you start to slow down and look at the good stuff that you've got in your life, many of us are absolutely blessed. We are totally blessed, and yet we focus on the stuff that we haven't got. If you can send your focus instead to what you have got, you open the flow to more of the good stuff coming in. So that's the first card. The second card is Make a Wish. Da-da! So this is about reaching for the stars. It's about the fact that the clouds might have been in the way, but now they're parting and you can reach for the stars. What is it that you want to create? This ties in so well with the first theme of honest self-reflection and getting those action steps in place. It's a twofold process, in my opinion. It's about aligning with what you want to create. So it's about getting into that feeling place that is happening now. Again, meditation, daydreaming, visualization, whatever you want to call it, but sending out that frequency of what it is you want to create as if it's happening now. And then secondly, it's about taking the action steps that you want. So if you want to pay off your debt, what action steps do you need to take in order to do that? If you want to find a new job, if you want to find a relationship, if you want to heal the relationship with your teenager, if you want to start a business, what are the action steps that you need to take in terms of your human life, but also what's it going to feel like when that's happened? They are the two things that I do when I'm manifesting, and I'm getting quite good at it. So the next card is Stand in Your Power. I love this card. It's all about standing in your power with love and balance. Look, there's a little nod here to being present, being rooted like a tree, because when you manifest anything, you have to do it from a now time perspective. So it's about you being in the now and sending out that frequency of what it is you want to create and feeling it as if it's happening now. It's also about growth as well. Now, this card can sometimes come out when people are pushing your boundaries, when things feel a bit unfair, when you've got to kind of have a bit of oomph and say, no, that's not working for me. So it's about you being in your power, but with balance. And sometimes that's going to mean taking other people's perspective into account. It's sometimes going to be about stepping back and thinking about how other people feel and getting a different perspective. It's also about being in the present moment. So keeping the main thing. So say, for example, you're going through a relationship thing, then keep that thing the main thing. Don't keep going back over old stuff and saying, well, 3 Christmases ago, your auntie's cousin's daughter said this and you didn't stick up for me. That's irrelevant at this point. It's about being in the present moment, taking a balanced perspective, seeing things with love. And look, there's growth in this situation. So looking for the gift of what you're being shown by the universe. So if you are challenged this month, this is something that you might want to be mindful of, but also knowing that there is growth here and that it's teaching you something and it's a lesson that your soul is asking for. And the last card is Wheel of Fortune. So this is gorgeous. It's destiny, it's happiness, it's good stuff coming in for you. Excuse me. It's about a new, exciting, positive energy coming into your world. And there's a little nod here to cords from the past, cutting those cords that do not serve you, letting go of what does not serve you. And this ties in, doesn't it, with what do you need to stop doing? What is it that you actually need to stop doing in order to create the life you want? So luck is on your side. Good fortune is on your side. It's a good time to start projects. It's a good time to start a business, to try something new, to branch out or breathe a new life into something that is existing. Maybe a relationship that needs healing. Maybe you need to want to get out there and try online dating. Perhaps you want to try a new hobby or class or skill or apply for a new job. It's a really, really fortunate time and the universe is behind you. So July looks like it's a really interesting and exciting month for all of us. There's a lot of goodness, a lot of flow. It's about making wishes. It's about choosing what it is that you want to create and then lining up with it and taking the action to do that and allowing yourself to shine in the process. So I hope that makes sense. Please subscribe, leave me a comment. And also, if you haven't found my podcast yet, it's called Kate Spencer's Life with Soul. And it's really funny, but it comes with a massive swear warning. So please check that out on your Amazon Alexa, on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. And I will see you soon. Lots of love from me. And I hope July is full of awesome for you all. Okay, goodbye for now.